Oh, these are so cute, G. All right, you guys want a garden tour?
Yeah.
Whoa, when did you do all this?
With Andy.
I'm so excited.
This is so lit.
I know. I told you, I built a fence.
Whoa, I didn't realize you built a whole fence. I don't know what this is. What is this plant, Gina? But yeah, this is also where the strawberries are. Y'all can see the strawberries are poking out right now.
Last year at at the grocery store, I just got green onions, and when it was just a little nub of
That's a green onion?
I planted it out here.
Wait, this big motherfucker is a green onion?
Yes.
That's a green onion.
Yes. So I heard they're really good companion plants for strawberries, so I put some
Whoa,
in here.
this is like 2 years worth of green onion
I know,
right
so
here.
I'm actually going to harvest this one because this one I think is doing a lot, and I think it's just taking up too much space, so I was actually going to pull this one today.
Okay, that might be the one plant that I think you're, oh, whoa. Whoa, that might be the one plant you saved money on. Actually growing. Maybe the one that's cheaper. That's like enough green onion to last like 3 years. Whoa.
I'm so
Sorry, I'm pointing down 'cause I'm
excited.
not trying to show anyone else's house or anything.
Yeah.
I know I should have grabbed my flippy floppies.
I'm going to put this in a mesh bag and let it dry out, and then I'll have seeds for green onions.
Whoa. Then we got loofah. This is all loofah.
And pumpkin.
Loofah and pumpkin.
And wildflowers and sunflowers and yeah.
All right, and then over here we got
Flowers, raspberries, lavender,
flowers, raspberry, lavender, loofah. And then what are these?
a regular basil, tomatoes,
Mm-hmm.
purple basil,
Purple basil, beets. Bears eat beets.
beets, more tomatoes,
More tomatoes.
pumpkins,
Ooh, pumpkins, flowers,
loofah.
more
I did a lot
loofah.
of flowers this year.
You did do a lot of flowers, I
got
noticed that.
These ones are just blooming today. These are the first day we're getting these pink ones.
Hang what? Where are you hanging? The basketball thing? Is it not? What's wrong with it? What up, chat? Okay, so we got really lucky. Yeah, we got really lucky, chat, in this house. So when they're building new houses in a new neighborhood, right? The way they build, and I didn't know this, but the way they build houses is the first houses they build are the cheapest. And then they add money. Every time they build a new house, they like add money onto that house. So each new house is more expensive in the neighborhood, right? So if you try to build a house like in the first part of the neighborhood, you get a really, really, really good deal, right? We were in the pandemic when that happened, right? So we started right at the beginning of the pandemic
I'm so
building the house,
excited.
and everything was super cheap right then, and we locked into this really great price, right? Because we knew we wanted to move, and like that happened. So we locked into this really great price, and then everything shot through the roof, and it took like 2.5 years to actually get the house built. And then our other house, our old house, ended up becoming worth more than this house was that we ended up building. Purely by timing, because the pandemic made everyone want to buy a house. And so that's how it happened. And that's how we got so lucky. It was like a matter of timing. If I ever sold it, I would
I'm so excited.
do really well, I feel like. But I'll never sell it because we have pandemic. I think you just get in whenever you
I'm
can.
so excited.
Yeah, you just kind of got to get in whenever you can and then hope. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, I shouldn't. Sorry. Looks like a lovely place to spend a relaxing evening. Gina got
so
this put in,
excited.
this like wood thing. She got it put in during the subathon, like while we were here. And that's with the guy that like uses us on his TikTok. No, I didn't. What happened in F1 today? I've heard a lot of people talking about it. Oh, boy's not in trouble. He is the opposite. He earns some screen time.
And money.
And money. He has to earn
I gave
it
him the
screen time.
opportunity.
Yeah, he has to earn screen time. So
I said if he wanted to earn some money, he could come pick weeds
Thank
out
you.
back with me. And I give him a nickel for every weed he picked. And he picked like 165, so. It's been nice to be outside.
it is really, really nice to be outside, and the weather is just like very primo. It is perfect mountain weather right now. Where you have, it's like hot in the sun,
Nice in the shade.
Nice in the shade. The breeze is breezing on you. You could have a hoodie on or shorts on or no shirt. Like, all of it works. Yeah, it's just nice. Also, they brought back Rematch for today, which just made me so happy. Does it feel great to not be in the stream room? Honestly, I can feel like my cup rejuvenating, you know? It's like I can feel the vitamin D hitting into my skin, sucking into my bones. And I fixed all my equipment issues. Every single thing, Gina.
It was a heavy
Couple hours?
yeah.
Could you tell?
The atmosphere was tense.
It's always like that when I have them. I always get like that.
I just heard you yelling at chat.
I wasn't yelling at chat.
And when I was
I kindly asking them to.
And I was like, the OBS thing, and I was like, oh my god, just take a deep breath, go step outside, eat some sour candy, like something to like.
That's
just
what I
come
should have
down
done.
from here.
That's what I should have. I should have had some sour candy. I was
hey,
not
we've all
yelling.
been there.
I
We've
was
all been
not.
there.
I did. It was. Listen, when you do a subathon, you're allowed one crash out.
Okay.
It was my tech-related crash out.
I get that.
So
I don't know tech.
I didn't yell at anyone. What are you hanging?
It's a Connect 4 basketball thing. That's only half the basketball thing.
Oh.
So that slides in underneath.
Oh, this goes underneath?
This, yeah, and this.
Oh, I feel like we should have put it
here.
higher.
It's for B right now.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna stain it, and so I didn't want to put it where I was gonna put it. So he's gonna put a barrier, or he has another board to put on the other side, to where then these will be lined up, and there'll be another board on the other side that will have like steadiness.
Okay.
This is just because we're home and I want to use it, and I don't know when he's gonna come stain it. So.
Okay. It's hard. Can I be on your team? Trying to connect 4.
Thank you, Bear Bite. For 5.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Whoops, that was an accident.
That was an accident one? Not gonna get me that easy. Ooh.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going. If I told you, though, that wouldn't be very... That'd make it really easy for you. Oh.
I'm so excited.
You're really close to it. You almost have figured it out. But now you gotta block me. Are you gonna... Can you see where to block me?
No.
I don't know. Look really hard. Yeah, the diagonal ones are the ones that'll get you. Where? Wait, pay attention. Look where you're going. Really look at your board before you make a move.
So, what are your options to go? Where are your options? You only have 3, right? You can only go there, or there, or there.
I guess it's a little hard to see. Let me zoom it in a little.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I am the black.
Ooh, okay. I get the I could nerd out on this one. The hook one.
Yeah.
Like this.
The hook one?
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Why can't you get it?
Because there's a trick to it. You have to hold it a certain way and get it to
B, you could...
depending on how tall you are too. So every different person who does this, the way that I do it is going to be so much different than the way that Dada does it or you do it, because my arms are a different length and I'm a different height, and so everyone kind of has to find their own way to do this.
Hey, B. So what I like to do is so I'll start at one ball and I'll look. Can I go there or there or there? Nope, can't do that one. So now I'll do the same thing with another ball. So why don't you try to do that? Just go each
Just
ball.
Like when you do crosswords at,
Yeah.
Or word searches. You know when you do word searches for homework?
Yeah.
How do you look for words? You look for them up and down, you look for them side to side.
Dark balls are hard to see.
Hey,
Diagonal,
listen.
right?
Yeah.
Count your diagonals.
Ooh, you know who's gonna like this?
Is it
Your
diagonal?
dad.
My dad will like this. Is it diagonal? I'm not telling.
Ah,
I'd look at all of them. I'd look my ups, my downs, my diagonals. 2. Now, but you also have balls next to it in a different way, right?
no.
1, 2.
3.
Look. Is that diagonal?
Yeah. I just need.
That's why you got
Let's
it.
pull them in and see what it'll look like. Ooh.
That's why we got it. You got to sit there and
I almost
count.
got that one.
How many years before the merciless dad stage of gaming?
Put them all here.
You could, yeah. We could use the other ones for golf balls.
So whenever we play games, like we play Smash or whatever, it's 50-50. I let it go 50-50 until the last match of the night. And then I always just kind of do it up
so
at the last match
excited.
so he can really live with that taste of defeat for a while and want to get better. X, thank you for the 5 gift subs, or 20 gift subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I feel like I've never seen one with this big a hook in ring.
To adjust it.
Yeah, I feel like that's, look,
Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right.
yeah. I know, it's so hard. You know, they say like, oh, don't hold your kid that much. Like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that shit. Hold your kid all the goddamn time because one day they're going to just walk up to you and never want to be held again. I don't think that's working.
I just need to figure out when he's gonna stain it and put that brace in.
Ah! Okay, I get it. I understand it now. Subathon so far, chat. How's the subathon so far? Outside of the massive amount of tech issues I've had, it's been great. Oh, shit! Get a straight angle here. I will say this. You guys are in the week 4. We've entered the final week of the RPG, right? We're in the final week of the RPG. You guys are getting really high level in the RPG, which is getting kind of dangerously close to like the top level, unlocking the final boss. The soldiers, even with having 3,000 soldiers left, it's a lot of soldiers, they are getting mowed down faster. Is there an ARG code that you expect no one to find? I'd say there's an obvious one that I'm shocked people haven't found. There's a very obvious one that I'm just shocked people didn't find. For the obscure ones they've found, I'm shocked that they didn't find one so far.